Okay, so welcome everyone to my channel. This is the first planner video I'll be doing in a little while. I think the last time I did like a planner overview, if I not mistaken. And so it's June and it's right at the middle of the month. So I thought this week I would do sort of a mid-year planner check-in just to show you all how I'm using my planners now that we are at the middle of the month, if it's any different from what I intended to do at the beginning of the year, and just to give you an update on everything that I'm doing. So I hope you enjoy, and if you like planner videos like this, so I'll know that I can continue making them, but I'm gonna make them anyway because that's what I like. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Starting off with the Acōshia planner, and this was the last thing that I added to my planner roster for 2024, and I decided that I was going to use this for my business planning, anything to do with Dr. Simone Huamina things. So right now we are in June. I actually didn't start this in January. I started it I think in March or April. So because I got it kind of later down. So yeah, this is what I do. So I'm going to show you what actually for June I didn't even fill out the things as much as I should have. Oh yes, I did. Okay, so yeah, for June, so I put basically any big dates, anything that is business related that's of note. I put it in the monthly overview just so I can have an idea of what's happening. And then so today's the 16th, 17th, day one of my meal prep challenge is starting. So of course I put that in here so that I can see that at a glance. Yeah, so anything business related, things that I'm hosting on social media, all of those things I put in this overview here. I didn't put anything in the June brain dump. I think a lot of the things that I planned for this month, because this month has a lot going on in terms of me launching my coaching programs and having the challenge, a lot of the things I did on my computer electronically. So I didn't really use this planner to put any notes and that kind of thing for June. Then we have this June blueprint. So I write any goals, projects that I have going on, things that are important, things that I want to do. They also have a section where you can write what your routine, your morning and evening routine is for the month. If it's any different from the month before, I guess you could, adjust things. And then they have habit trackers here. I've been doing pretty good at posting, so all of these should be checked off. Here, I wanted to check off like all my social media posting for the month, and I think I've been doing really good with that. I also track this electronically as well. So yeah. Then I have where I put all my workouts and food that I have, any things that I want to do personally and professionally as well, the top priorities for the week, and then the weekly actions that I do for each day, the weekly schedule. So this is for this current, well, we are the 16th now, so this was this past week. Not every day like I write to-dos. That's one thing to note. I don't write things every day in this planner. If there's a particular day that has, I have quite a lot of things to do, I would write it down. Some days I won't have that much to do. It will just be to like post on social media, that kind of thing. I would make sure to note that. But for the most part, I miss days, and that's okay for me. And I still need to print out my vision board to put into this. So looking based on how I've been using this planner so far, I think it's a really great planner. And you know, I don't have any complaints about it in terms of how it's set up. I think it's really useful, and it combines both, like, you know, doing functional things, business related, career related things, and also incorporating personal self-care things as well. So I think it's a great planner, or a great all-in-one planner. But you know, I always like to switch things up, and I'm constantly thinking about what new planner I'm going to use for the next year and that kind of thing. And as of now, I don't think I will move into 2025 using this planner, but things could change between now and the end of the year. But I'm already thinking of what I'm going to use, and I don't think this will be part of it. Not because it's not a good planner, but because it may not fit in well with the other things that other books and planners that I have going on. And I'm thinking about how I'm going to record my business things in another planner as well. So I think that will work out good for me for the new year. And I like to switch things up too. I'm happy that I was able to try this, see how it works, and know that, you know, if I would want to move on with it or not. So yeah, okay, so that was the Acōshia weekly productivity workbook / planner. So yeah, you know, I use out a planner till the end of the year, so I will be using this out, even if I don't use it every day to write down business action steps, but I'm going to continue to use it for the rest of the year until it's finished. And I just want to highlight this notebook that I use. This isn't a planner, but I use it to write down just like random notes and that kind of thing. Sometimes when I want to jot things down before, like for example, like I would have my 10 monthly goals. I would use this notebook to like brainstorm before I put it final list in my planner, that kind of thing. So it's just like a brainstorm notebook that I could use to write things. When I started, I was using it as a gratitude journal as well, and then I'm just continuing. I think it's almost finished. I'm going to finish it out and use it just like a brainstorm. A brainstorm notebook, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's it for this book. There's music in the background. I hope you all can hear it. Hopefully having the mic would help with that. So then I have my Hobonichi Weeks planner, and this planner I use for social media, both for Perfectly Placed / Simone Janine, which includes this YouTube channel as well, and then for my Dr. Simone Kwamina, which is my health coaching / medical doctor page. So I use this for, you know, what I'm going to do weekly for each social media, all the social media platforms related to those two. So it has been going well. Every week I fill it out. Like I don't miss with this. So yeah, basically how I set it up is that I know what types of content I'm gonna post for each platform, and I just write that out every week and make sure that I tick off, you know, what's done, what's not done, that kind of thing. And then on this side I write any notes, if I have a live or any notes I want to make for a particular piece of content, I will just jot it down on this side as well. This blank notes page. It's not blank, it's graph paper as well. So that's how it goes, and I've been doing pretty well, you know, at, you know, posting content and that kind of thing. So I think it helps to keep me on track as well. This also has a monthly overview, which I don't really use that much. Like, for example, this month in June, where I have like a few things going on social media and that kind of thing, I will use it. But for the most part, where there's not too many big events, there are just a few things I will record there. But for the most part, I use the weekly pages. So yeah, I'm going to continue to use this as well. As of now, if this is going to come with me into 2025, I don't think so. I think what I will do in 2025, I'm thinking about using a planner that would have me write all my business action steps, things that I'm doing, and combine that with the social media as well into one place. So I think using like this separate book for social media and then another planner to write like other business related things, maybe a little redundant for me right now based on how I've been using it for the past few months and my experience. So what I'm going to do is use a planner that could incorporate all business related things, and that includes social media as well. So I don't think I would move into 2025 using this Hobonichi as a social media planner over anything else. So even though I really wanted to use it just to get the experience of it, because I've been seeing so many people using it and that kind of thing, and I'm happy that I bought this and it has been useful, but I think I prefer like an all-in-one thing for, you know, it makes the experience and planning a lot easier for me. So that's why I'm right now with the social media planner / Hobonichi weeks. And the last planner that I would like to highlight is the Hobonichi Tattoo Cousin, right? This is like all-in-one, professional and personal as well. Not too much on the professional work stuff, because you know I mostly put personal things, and I'll show you where the professional part comes in. But for the most part, it's personal. So, yeah, so this book, I record this first few pages where they have like the yearly overview. I put my steps for the day, what my top 10 goals are for each month. So we just at the end of June here, so we're moving on to this new page for the last 6 months of the year already. Can you believe we mid-year already? Yeah, so we are June now, so every day I would fill out what my steps are, and you know this is reference for my top 10 goals as well for the month. And then on top here I also put like any memorable things that happen for the month. I put on top here as well. Then we have the monthly overview. I put big events, holidays, that kind of thing, mostly personal here. We're in June now. I have to get more stickers to put in this, so I'm gonna order that in a little while. I use these stickers from the Sweet Planner on this on these pages, so I ran out, so I have to get more. Ooh, that's thunder. Yeah, so that's the monthly overview, and then this is where I put like my general to-do list based on my goals for the month. And this is where like the professional things will mix with the personal things as well, because my top 10 goals are a mixture of both personal things and work related things. So yeah, I put those to-do lists here every day, and it will usually be 10 things. Some days, depending on what the goal is, I would not have an action step to match that goal for every day. So sometimes, even though I have 10 goals for the day, I might only be completing 4, you know, because 4 is what's relevant. And most days it would be like on weekends, I don't do much work related things. So on weekends, mainly it would be like the personal things I would be ticking off my list, right? So that's how it works with the top 10. So yeah, that's been working. I think that has been working well, and I'm enjoying using it like that. With how I'm thinking about how 2025 is going to go with my planners, this may not be the exact setup for the weekly section, but I'll talk a little bit about that after I talk about the daily section. Yeah, so that's how I use these pages, and I just use washi tape on these. Don't do much decorating, just use my washi tape so that I can make sure that I use my washi tape and that kind of thing. Yeah, and then we have the daily section, and I'll show you April, for example. So at the beginning of the month, there's this blank page. I put my top 10 goals for the month, a few pictures decorated with stickers, and then we move on to the daily journaling. So I have a section to feel amazing. These are like self-care things I'm going to do for the day. It could things simple as reading that day. Did a puzzle. I was completing my puzzle, so I made sure I put that to be able to do for that day as well. and then I painted my toenails. So, you know, those simple things that just kind of you do every day to take care of yourself and that kind of thing, I put to feel amazing there. Then I have my gratitude section where I put things I'm grateful for. And then I've been following the Coffee Monsters Co. monthly journaling prompts. So that helps me to like reflect on different kind of questions and have something to write in, you know, my journaling pages, because not every day I'll, you know, have something to write about. Or I mean, of course you can think of things to write about every day, but this sort of helps to make the journaling a little more interesting using the prompts. So, you know, they just have like different things. So on the 6th of April, the question was, do you believe in romantic soulmates? So it just gets me thinking about different things as well. On the 11th, it was, what is the most crowded place you have been to? Yeah, so just really fun, thought-provoking questions, and I use that under the today section. Of course, if I have any thoughts that I want to make note of, I do that as well, but for the most part I follow the journaling prompts. Yeah, so that's how my daily journaling has been going, and this has been going really well. I think I've been doing a really good job of keeping up with the daily journaling, and of course there are days where I don't do it on the day itself, but I make sure and I go back and I fill out at least the journaling prompt. I may not fill out the gratitude and to feel amazing, but I fill out the journaling prompt in retrospect and that kind of thing. Or I may take some pictures and put it up if it's something special, like I think a few days, someday, or for my birthday, maybe I use pictures. Yes, so on my birthday, I took a picture of the flowers I got and the little sign they had when I went for my massage and the drink I had on my birthday. So yeah, I didn't write the gratitude and stuff for that day, but I made sure and I printed some pictures and I put it there so that I could remember all these special things from the day. Yeah. So that's it for the Hobonichi cousin for 2025. Based on how I feel about this book right now, I would definitely go into 2025 using this this planner. I like that it just feels really cozy to me, that it's a kind of all-in-one thing. And what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna keep it more on the personal side. So all of my health related things, personal things that's happening, the journaling, I'll continue to use it for that. And then have a separate planner for business and social media and all of those things. So that's what I think I'm going to move into 2025 doing. I really like this book. There's so much options in terms of you to decorate. There's so much space to decorate and to really be creative and to use it any way that you like. So I am enjoying using this planner. For the weekly section, where I put like a mixture of both the personal and work related things, I think I'm going to, you know, use this mainly for like health related to-dos and that kind of thing. This weekly section, and that's what I'm thinking is going to happen, just so that it's not as redundant. You know, I'm writing work-related things in here and then using another planner and writing the same things, you know. So this will purely be personal moving forward in 2025. So there's not much time. These planners usually, they release these new ones in September. So it's not a lot of time until, you know, these planners release. Usually I buy them closer to the end of the year, in October, November. So I'm excited about, you know, completing this and then looking back. I'll probably do another check-in at the end of the year to see how everything looks, and, you know, a year full of journaling and thoughts and plans. It's really nice to look back and see. So yeah, that's my mid-year check-in. I hope you all enjoy this. I hope this brings inspiration, because what I want to do with these videos is, like, you know, you just see a new way of, if you like these kinds of things, you love stationery, you love planners, you love recording the things that you love to do, this is just a new way and to show you all the options that are available for you to record these things and to have fun with it, because these things just make life more interesting and memorable. And then it's nice to have things where you could look back and remember. We have our phones with pictures and the videos, and we post things on social media, but it's nice to have this kind of personal space where you can record all the things that happen, the good, the bad, the things that you're not even comfortable putting on social media, you can have in this setup. So I hope this was inspiring. Let me know what you want to try, if any of these planners you may be interested in trying for the new year 2025, if you're thinking about that as well. And I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment if you have a comment, and subscribe as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.